The LX 600 is going to be a custom for more of our guests who prefer a very large luxury SUV, but are willing to take it out maybe off-road every once in a while. It has the capabilities for all of that. Starting off here in the front of the all-new LX 600, fresh new redesign, hasn't really been redesigned since 2007. Over here with the triple beam LEDs and the L-shaped daytime running lights, you're going past a curb. This will actually move with you, which is really nice. Taking a step over here, we have this massive new front grille with the horizontal lining here. Notice all the hidden safety features. You have parking sensors, a front camera, a sonar in here. Moving on to the top of the vehicle here, you'll notice this large head scoop or hood scoop here. This is really nice because when you're driving, it makes the visibility here way better than what we were seeing in years prior. Now, one last thing down here, functional air vents here. You're not seeing that in newer large SUVs like this. I'm really glad Lexus changed this and made these functional. The all-new LX is sporting some of the biggest wheels Lexus has ever came out with. These are 22-inch massive wheels here. There's 5 different wheel styles that you can get in the all-new LX, so keep that in mind. Moving back here a little bit, I want to show you a little bit about the mirror. So look at this down here. 360 camera, definitely hidden, doesn't look bad at all here on this new LX. Blind spot monitoring on the mirror as well, not missing out on any of those safety features. Moving back a little bit, got the gas cap open, there's a reason. So the all-new LX is going to be sporting about 22 miles per gallon max, which is immensely higher than what we were seeing in previous models, getting like 13. The reason for that, a new twin-turbo V6 under the hood instead of that massive V8, still providing you even more power than what we saw in the last V8. Moving on to the back of the all-new LX 600, you have to remember this is a capable SUV. So down here you do have a full hitch. The nice thing with the new LX, this used to be bolted on. This is actually welded on now. So you're gonna feel a lot more stable while you're pulling things. Obviously you have the LX 600 badge here. All new, spelling out the Lexus, okay, instead of the Lexus symbol. Everyone loves this. You have the brand new taillights back here. Also the L shape, one of my favorite features. Power liftgate here. Let's let that go up a little bit. First thing you're gonna notice here, the older LX had a double liftgate, so you had one and the second one would come down. This is all one piece now. I really like that feature. I think it works a lot better. Moving on to the back, tons of space we're gonna see in here. What's really nice is you have a whole bunch of creature comfort features here for your third row passengers. But not only that, check this out. So as this is coming up a little bit, I want to point out, you have some vents here. You have some handles for your third row passengers. Cup holders here, so they're not going to be crying. Now that this is fully up, I want to show you tons of room for your third row passengers. This is a full-size third row back here. A grown adult could sit back here pretty comfortably. There's the back. Moving along to the other side of the all-new LX, I want to point this out down here. Obviously, still my favorite part, the monstrous wheels. But in here, we have available airbag suspension. We have it on neutral now, so this will go even lower and even higher than what we're seeing now. Over here, you do have some running boards, so if you have this all the way up or in this neutral position, if you're a little bit shorter, you can open the door, step on here, and hop in. Be a lot easier to get in. Moving up here, you have some roof rails. Okay, so if you want to get a full rack on the other side and throw some stuff up top, you're more than welcome to do that. Now that I showed you the outside, let's take a look at the inside. Moving on to the inside of the all-new LX, these seats, beyond comfortable. Luxury package here, so these are semi-aniline seats. There's a few packages that come in the new LX. These black, it comes in a few other colors, peppercorn, palomino, circuit line red if you're gonna get the F Sport. Hopping in here, see how easy that was? Very comfortable here. They do recline a little bit, which is nice if you're a little bit bigger. I wanted to show you this. So you have a bunch of manual climate controls back here. AC seats, heated seats for these back seats. Some fans, obviously your heat and cooled here. Turning everything off, changing some modes a little bit. That's nice. Obviously some USB chargers if you have kids back here with their iPads. Moving on up here a little bit, obviously we have the available Mark Levinson sound system showing you here, some speakers as well. Sunshade. Super sunny out, pop this up, sun's not in your face, take a sleep back here, I think. All right, now we're inside in the front of the vehicle. Want to start off here, take a look at this. Cool box here, throw some drinks in there, some snacks, I don't know, whatever you guys want to put in there, keep your drinks cool. Moving up here, wireless charger in here, never before seen in the LX, which is nice. There's no mouse that we had in the older LX. Take a look at this. All new touchscreen capabilities here. We have 2 touchscreens. Don't be scared of that. You have entertainment up here and more control-based things here. Turning up your fan, nice and easy. You can see the suspension here, that airbag suspension I talked about earlier. That'll show you a little bit there. Moving up here, you're gonna have your navigation, wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. Very simple to use, and like I said, all touchscreen based, so you're not messing around with a joystick anymore. Moving on to the driver's seat of the all-new LX. So we have our steering wheel here. Tons of controls, don't be scared of that. On the left side here is mostly just moving around your digital screen, Bluetooth buttons, volume, etc. Over here, we'll talk about a little bit later. This has to do with some of your cruise control options and safety feature quick toggles. Now, I want to point out some things up here. You have tons of drive modes in this new LX. You can see I'm going Eco, Comfort, Normal. When I get into Sport, that changes color on your digital dash. That Sport Plus is one of my favorite features. It's an amazing part of this vehicle. I do want to say the heads-up display here, you can't see that. As a driver, I can. It is not distributing anything in the road. I can see very well. It's very bright, but I can turn that off if I need to. One last thing up here I want to point out is this 360 camera. So this is amazing. You've heard me mention that a few times earlier. It's going to do a full round view of the vehicle. You're parallel parking. You want to see what's out there behind you, in front of you, beside you. It doesn't matter. That's going to pop up for a full bird's eye view, so you can kind of see where you're oriented on the road or just sitting in here. I press this button over here on the left side again and it goes away. Super easy. When you put it in reverse, that will also pop up to help you parallel park and things like that. Now that I've shown you the inside and the outside of the all-new LX, I'm going to take you outside for a test drive so we can look at some of the safety and performance features. So we're out on the road in the new LX. Some first impressions I'm getting here, this is an amazing vehicle. The first thing I'm kind of feeling when I'm driving, it definitely feels heavy. That's normal though, it's almost a 6,000 pound vehicle. But it feels extremely responsive as well, probably with that new twin turbo engine here and the V6 twin turbo. While I'm driving, I can definitely tell it would have plenty of power hauling anything. It can haul almost 8,000 pounds or right at 8,000 pounds. But if I hit the gas a little bit, it definitely goes. It's not sluggish, it's very responsive, but also feels, like I said, really heavy too. The nice thing with the all-new LX is the safety features that the vehicle comes with. A lot of new features we're having in here. One of the big ones is going to be lane trace assist. What that really means, the car is gonna notice some of the lane markings while you're driving. Getting close to them, it's actually gonna alert you. It can be visual, or it can be like a vibration of the steering wheel, which is nice. If you don't listen to that, you're getting a little close, it's actually gonna slightly steer you back. It's called lane centering. One of my favorite features of the vehicle, obviously you're gonna have some blind spot monitoring here. You have all those cameras that we talked about. Very safe, not usually seeing that in the domestic market for this side. Definitely gonna have that in this LX. The LX 600 continues to be the premier flagship SUV for Germain Lexus. Come on in, schedule a test drive. You have to see this vehicle.